You can do everything on the quiz. All right. Use the following statement here. I'll color code for us. It says, if it is sunny, so it is sunny is the hypothesis. That's the first part. Then I will go swimming. That is the conclusion. So hypothesis, conclusion. Okay. Converse. Who remembers how you get a converse? What do you do with the two parts? Go ahead. Switch them. Okay. So it's going to say if what? If I go swimming, perfect. If I go swimming, then, and on the quiz, you're going to like match them up. It's on the computer, so you're not going to have to write anything. Okay. So actually, be even easier than this. All right. If I go swimming, then it is sunny. Perfect. Just reverse it. Just flip it around. And as a heads up for what we're going to do today, we're going to do this, but then also talk about whether the statements are true or not. So it's going to be like adding to what we've been doing. Okay. So converse, you just switch it around. Inverse means the order stays the same, but you do what? Not. Or if there's a not there, then you remove it. So it's called negating. So you do the opposite. But the order is going to stay the same. Sunny still comes first. Swimming still comes second. So we're going to say if it is not sunny. What's another way you could say not sunny, though? Because sometimes you'll see cloudy. So if you saw if it is cloudy, that's the same thing. Do you get what I'm saying? You just got to be careful of the wording, right? If it is not sunny, then I am not swimming. There's not really another way to say that. You just have to say not swimming. But for example, if a number is positive, instead of saying not positive, you could say the number is negative, okay? So be careful because there's multiple ways you can say stuff. And then contrapositive, that means you're going to negate and switch the order. So I want this blue part to come first, but I need to negate it. So it'll be if what? If I don't go swimming, oh, okay. So if I don't go swimming, then, and then you look at the pink part that was first, and you just negate it. So if I don't go swimming, then what? It is not sunny. Or you could say it is cloudy. Because again, there's different ways to say not something. So instead of not sunny, you could say is cloudy. So just be really careful with that because that's tricky. That's hard. Okay. So just read slowly and be careful. Question 2 is on what we were doing in Unit 0. We're going to draw the pictures, but again, on the quiz, you're just going to have to match them. Okay. Linear pair. What does linear mean? Line. Pair means two. So it's two angles that make a line. So here's a line, and here's your linear pair. Angle 1, angle 2. They make a line. Linear line, pair 2. Two angles that make a line. That's all that is. Supplementary means adds up to 180. What does complementary mean? 90. So we're going to draw our 90-degree angle and put the little square in there to show it's 90. And your complementary angles would just be the two that make the 90. So complementary means adds up to 90. And then the last vocabulary one we had was vertical angles. They make an X, and they're across from each other. And they're also what? If they're across from each other, then they're congruent. Perfect. Good vocabulary. Or equal, or the same, but the geometry word is congruent. Okay, but vertical makes the X. They're across from each other. Cool so far? I didn't do anything super scary on the front half of this, right? You can do it. You'll ace this quiz. All right. On the back, we're going to do all of our symbols. And again, all you have to be able to do is match them. Okay, it's matching on your quiz. So we've got P, an angle is acute. Q, an angle is 60 degrees. We're just going to put them in the symbols. An angle is acute, therefore, let's see who remembers. And I get that a weekend happened. That's why we're reviewing. What is the symbol for therefore? 3 dots. Perfect. You got it. All right. An angle is acute, so that's P. Therefore, It is 60, which is Q. So P, therefore Q. It looks like little bowling ball holes that you would like put your fingers in. Cool. An angle is not acute. What was our symbol for not? Yeah, like the little, it's called a tilde, little squiggly. All right, so not P or Q. Which one was acute? P, not P. Angle is not acute. This one has an if and a then. What was your symbol for if then? Yeah, arrow pointing right. Perfect. Okay. So in if and there's a not in there for good measure. So we're gonna need another little squiggly. Not 60. So that is not Q. And then your right arrow. That's kind of like the then. And then after the then, it says not acute. So what are we gonna put? Yeah, another little tilde and then P. Perfect. Again, just read slowly. It's not hard. It's just like there's a lot. So read slowly, take a deep breath, right? This one says or. Or is the only symbol I feel like is not, bless you, not like common sense. And looks like an A, bless you. Or you just flip that upside down. So or is going to be the V. So an angle is 60, that's Q. Or, and it says not acute. So what are we going to put for not acute? Yeah, a little tilde, and then P. So or is the only symbol that I feel like is not, you just have to remember it's the opposite of and, okay? This one again has an if and a then, that's your arrow, your right arrow. If an angle is 60, was that P or Q? Yeah, Q, arrow, and then after the then, it is acute, which is P. That one was easy, there weren't any knots or anything in it, so that one was pretty straightforward. And then last one, angle is 60, if and only if. What was the symbol for if and only if? Yeah, double arrows. You have the arrow on both sides. So angle is 60, that's Q, and then the double arrows, and then it is acute is P.